It started with an eerie report from the local rangers. There was clearly something sinister in the swamp. They did not know what it was, but they knew it was deadly. Me and my sister Olivia thought about it and decided to find out on our own. We had always been close, and there was no way I was going into that swamp alone. The more we got into the swamp, the more eerie the experience became. It was quiet, as if someone had drawn a curtain over the world, and all the trees surrounding us were spying on us. There was no noise, no bird songs, no wind, just deafening silence that was a little eerie. Time elapsed, and I start wondering whether the rangers were telling me the truth. Maybe it was just a rumor. But then we found it. Swam out of the swamp a monstrous animal that resembled a serpent. Its eyes were yellow. It wasn't a mere animal. This thing was ancient, almost prehistoric. My hands trembled as I turned to Olivia, but what I saw froze my blood to its veins. Her body was shifting. Her legs started to become one, and then started changing into a long tubular-like structure, which I realized was a tail. No, this can't be happening. But before I could make sense of it, I was seized with my own fit. A queer, agonizing feeling went through me. My heart throbbed, and my body felt a sudden weight. This was the moment when I opened my eyes and looked down with horror. My body was transforming. I went from a flat chest to developing breasts, and as for my legs, they simply disappeared. In their stead, there grew a long, twisting tail. Like Olivia's, we had both been altered. Swamp magic had gotten into us, and it still wasn't finished. As I struggled to adjust to my new form, I noticed something else. In a way, I felt like the swamp knew me or something. It felt like it was drawing me, molding me to something. Olivia, too, seemed to feel it. We became something else. We were no longer ourselves. We were no longer people. We had become part of this place, part of something grim. The creature which was responsible for all this was not merely an animal. This was a guardian of this curse, and it had plans for us. We climbed a nearby tree. As we swung our muscular tails up the side of the tree, as if the bark were a ladder. Looking up at the tallest branches of the tree, one could notice the creature observing us, its numerous heads reflecting the scarce light. It was waiting for something. For us, or for others like us. And that's when I realized we weren't the only ones. There were other twins out there, other victims of the swamp's curse, all turned into something else. Something monstrous. We were no longer a couple of kids named Olivia and I. We were of the swamp, and no longer certain we wished to be free of it. The swamp had cost us the entirety of everything that we had, and now we were its protectors. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.